Hello, welcome to ScriptWave. In today's lecture, we'll be kickstarting our journey with operators. Here, we'll be discussing with all kind of operators in Python. Without any further ado, let's see a quick agenda for this lecture. First, we'll see the classification of the operators. Then we'll start with arithmetic operators. Then we proceed with assignment operators. Then we'll understand comparison operators. We'll see what is logical operator, and then we'll understand membership operators. Let's start with the classification. So the operators are classified into 5 different groups, starting with arithmetic, comparison, assignment, logical, and membership operators. Let's start with the arithmetic operators. So as the name suggests, we are doing arithmetic operations in Python using almost same symbols. So plus is for addition, so we can add 2 elements. Subtraction is for subtracting 2 operands. Here we can say 2 variables as well. Multiplication, we use asterisk, not the star. Star is not allowed. Then we have slash for division, which returns a floating point by default. Then we have double slash, which is called as float division, which divides and returns without the pointer. So let's say 3 by 2. What is the division? Division is 1.5. When we do float division, 3 float division with 2, then this returns only 1. Floor is the lowest value. So what is 1.5 in the number line? So this is 2, this is 1, and this is 1.5. So this floor will get the floor value, that is 1, the lowest possible integer. So this is the lowest possible integer. Then we have percentile, very important and useful. What is percentile? Percentile is something we use for getting the remainder. So 3 mod 2, that means we have 3, 2 ones 2, so the remainder is 1. So this gets the remainder as 1 if we do 3 mod 2. Then we have double asterisk, where double asterisk stands for power of. So 2 double asterisk 3 is exactly same as 2 power 3, which is 8. Similarly, 3 double asterisk 2 is 3 into 3, that is 9. So this is how we can use the arithmetic operators plus, minus, asterisk, slash, double slash, mod, and double asterisk. Let's move forward. The assignment operators. So here we have the first and most used operator, that is equals to, where we are assigning the value. So x is equal to y plus z. So here we are assigning the value. Then we have plus equal to. Plus equal to is exactly same as a equal to a plus b. This is exact meaning of a equal to a plus b. Similarly, a minus b, which is a is equal to a minus b. A asterisk b is a equal to a asterisk b. A is equal to A by B, A mod B assigning to A. So here we are just doing the operator and assigning the value of A using the assignment operator. So this is important to understand. A plus equal to B is A equal to A plus B. Why is this important? Because we can use this one as well, which gives the exact same output. However, this consumes less memory when compared to this one, because here we are accessing only twice, whereas here we are accessing thrice the variables. So accessing will consume more memory. So that is the reason we try to avoid using a equal to a plus b. Instead, we use a plus equal to b. Let's move forward. The comparison operators, we have already seen this a bit in the previous lecture as well while we are discussing Boolean. This returns a Boolean value. So double equal to stands for the comparison. To check if it is equal, this returns true if this comparison is true. That means if it is x is equal to 10, y equal to 10, then x double equal to y is equal to true. Then we get true. X not equal to y, that means we are checking if both are not equal. If they are not equal, then it returns true. But here both are not equal. But here both are equal, so we get false. Remember to use capital. Small will return an error. X greater than y, this is also false. This is also false. Then we have 2 additional or special operators here, which is greater than or equal to. It checks for greater or equal. It can be equal or greater. So here it's equal, so true. Similarly, x less than y, this is also true because we are checking for both equals or less than. It can be either of it, equal or less. Let's move forward. The logical operators. So previous slide we have seen the comparison operators. So here we can use more comparison operators and get an output. So we have AND. If you have studied about AND gate, OR gate, NOT gate, this is exactly same. So the AND gate A, B. So here A, B is each expression. So if this expression is false, that is 0. If this expression is true, it is 1. So we say 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. So this is for AND. Both are false, then we get false. Both are false. One of them is true, still false. Only if both are true, then true. Similarly for OR, both of them are false, false. If one of them is true, true. So we get true. Then we have NOT, that is exactly opposite of what we are getting. So NOT. So NOT we don't do for AB, we just do for A, 0, 1 and NOT. So if it is 0, that becomes 1. If it is 1, that becomes 0. It's just an opposite of what we are getting. So this is the logical operator and this is the logical gate that we have. So based on this, you can just define if the output is true on a whole or not. Let's move forward. The membership operator, this helps us in finding if a particular element is present in a collection or not. So let's see, we got the value as list 1, 2, 3, 4 and we are checking 3 in my LST, 6 in my LST. 3 is available, so we get the output as true. 6 is not available, so we get output as false. Similarly, not in, we check if it is not present. If it is not present, then it returns true. If it is present, then it returns false. It's just an opposite of not. Let's see a quick code exercise for all these operators. So I'm moving to PyCharm and I'll just create a new file 04.4 operators. So let's see with arithmetic operator. So we got the arithmetic operators. Let's see the addition. So A is equal to 10, B is equal to 2. Let's make it as 11 for simplicity. So first let's print A plus B, A minus B, A into B, A store B, A has to B. We are missing A by B, so print A by B. So let's quickly add. So I'm just adding multiple cursors and adding a comma because I want to add a message. Sum, difference, multiplication, division, lower division. We call it as modulus. Then this is exponent. So I'll just save it and execute this one. So we got the output. Sum is 13, difference is this. We got the multiplication, we got the division, we got floor division, we got mod, we got exponent. So this is the arithmetic operators. So let's keep the values as it is because we can do the next operators. That is the assignment operator. So let's copy same and let's add an equals. That's what we wanted, right? So let's quickly have it here and I'll just add an equals. So we are just doing an assignment operators. So A plus equal to B. So we got an error because we cannot add it here because this is an operation, not the execution. So we need to have it above. So let's quickly have A here. So I'll just add A value and removing the additional spaces because I want to print A after every operation that we are performing. So I'll just remove extra things here. So A plus equal to B. So here we are assigning A equal to A plus B. What is A plus B? This should return as something here. So we got 13 because the value is 13 here. Now A minus equal to B. Then we have A asterisk equal to B. Then we have A mod equal to B. We have floor, so just removing floor, we have mod and we have exponent. So mod, we have the modulus sign, or we can say percentile. Don't use the word percentage, just say percentile. So let's quickly execute. So we got the output. Okay, the A is getting updated always. So that is the reason we are seeing a different version whenever we are trying to do it. Let's move forward and work on the next operators. That is the comparison operator. So I'll just comment this out for the time being. So this is assignment operators and I have triple quotes, cut it and paste it here. And then we have the comparison. Let's quickly use the same values for the simplicity. So assume each section is like a code. So we are just preserving everything as it is so that we'll not get confused. So A comparison. So print A greater than B, print A less than B, A equal to B, A not equal to B. Then we have A greater than or equal to B, and similarly we have all this. Let's quickly print it. Got true because A is 11, 11 is greater than 2, A is less, so we got false, equals, not equals, everything we are able to print it here. Next, we have the logical operators, that is logical and logical OR. So let's quickly work on them as well. So we add AB and we'll add one more entity, that is C. C is equal to 5. So logical operators, print and. So let's do an OR as well. So let's quickly execute. So we got true and false. So what is A? A is 11. 11 greater than B. This is true. 5 greater than 11. That is false. So 1 is false. So we got the output as false. A less than B. So A 11 less than B is false. But C 5 less than A is true. So 1 is true. We got the output as true. Similarly, we have not. So print. Let's quickly remove this one and add the above, and let's add a not. So we're just making a not of the same output should be reversed. So save it and run it. So we got true, which turned to false. So this is and, or, and not, and this is the story of logical operators. So now let's quickly comment this out and move to the membership operators. So we got the membership operators. For that, we don't need these variables. Let's have a quick list created. So let's check print 1 in LST, that is A, 3 not in A. So let's quickly save it. First one is true because 1 is present, 3 not in, 3 is present, so it's returning false. So this is the membership operator. So this is the story about operators in Python. So thank you so much. Have a great day. See you in the next lecture.